Hey guys, I got a Toyota rear locking actuator. Just sharing some tips about what I learned. So I got an entire 8.2-inch rear axle from a junkyard. Super rusty, just wasn't turning. With power, you could hear the motor moving, but the actual gear wasn't moving at all. Ultimately, what the problem was with this one was that inside this little shaft here, there is like a square O-ring, and that O-ring specifically froze up and basically welded itself inside of here. We ripped this thing apart. The insides weren't even that rusty or that bad. So we just took this apart. It was pretty clean inside, replaced that O-ring on the inside shaft that was frozen, and it was super gunked up. It was really hard to get out. But ultimately that is what freed this up to be able to spin again. The next problem that I had, but then when I took it for a drive, it suddenly just didn't have any power. What I learned from a different YouTube video was that the grease that I put onto this back of this disc, that's where the contacts go. These three contacts touch this disc, and they power, right, the motor. So I put grease on here, and it actually had too much grease on this plate. So a dude or bloke over in this other YouTube video with how I was rebuilding his, he said, don't even put grease on this plate so that the electrical contacts work. So I pulled it apart, wiped the grease off, greased the other pieces, whatever again, put it together, and it got power. So that, now it has power. I put it in the diff, I could hear it spinning, but it wasn't unlocking itself. So it like locked and did not unlock. I found out in addition was you need to do timing. You actually need to line up the gear a specific way so that the square is about at 1230 or so, like almost vertically with this. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then you actually manually lock the diff. Then you push that in, and then you're able to operate it. Because what I was doing, I had it just like willy-nilly anywhere, and the timing was off. So even though it was operating, it wasn't turning enough to unlock that pin and unlock the axle. So that's what I found with this rebuild. So first of all, just pull this stuff apart. If it's rusty and not working, check the O-rings, refresh them. If you're not getting any power, maybe remove the grease off of this metal plate. And then also the third one is the timing. That one's super important to be able to put all this back in your axle and have it actually do the unlock and relock.